Hey, trumpet players, Mr. Fitz here, and band is awesome. And it's time for number 105, theme from Hansel and Gretel, take 2. I'll play it and then we'll talk about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so hopefully you noticed a few things about how I played that. Most notably, I hope you noticed the piano and the forte, because that's important. The thing to remember about piano and forte, those are dynamics, meaning volume levels. Those are important, but they're not as important as playing the correct rhythm and the correct notes. I always say rhythm comes first, and then rhythm with correct pitches. And then after you can play the correct rhythm and the correct pitches, then other things such as piano and forte, and actually the other thing is slurs, right? There's slurs in this. We refer to those as articulations, meaning how you play the notes, all right? So slurs, non-slurred notes, if it has an accent or a staccato mark, those are all how you play it. But again, all of that is secondary to making sure you have the correct rhythm, number 1, correct pitches with the correct rhythm, number 2, and then once you can do that while keeping a steady beat with your foot, then you add in those other aspects such as slurs and dynamics, okay? So really focus on your rhythm first, guys. All right, so now the other thing about this, the way this is set up, there's a repeated first section, and then you'll notice the word fine. And if you look up at the top of the page, there's an explanation about DC al fine. And I should actually mention also at the end, after you go through that repeat section, you continue on, it says DC al fine. So they tell you up at the top of the page, go back to the beginning and play until the fine. The fine is an Italian word that means the end, okay? Now, so one thing about when you have a DC al fine, when you go back to the beginning, you will ignore any repeats that you run into. And that's why we just simply do that first line, first 4 measures just once, and we hit the word fine and we're done. We don't do any repeat on it, okay? All right, cool. All right, now, so let's just figure out the first 4 measures, okay? And I'll let you figure out the rest, all right? So what we'll do is say the rhythm and tap our feet. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, 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 ta. Ta, 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 ta. Rest. And you notice I didn't sing any of the slurs. I'm just after the rhythm, the basic rhythm. I'm not worried about slurs right now. Here goes again with the foot cam. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, 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 ta. Ta, 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 ta. Rest. Remember your dotted half notes are 3 beats is right? Okay, good. Now let's play it on one note. I'll play it on an F. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then after you do that, then the next step is to be able to play it, actually to say it and do the fingerings while keeping a steady beat. All right, again, if you don't know your notes, pause it. Okay, so here we are. And I'm going to notice in the key signature on this one, we have a flat sign, which means all Bs will be B flats, first valve. All right, so here goes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. F, G, A, B flat, C, B flat, A, G, F, rest. Okay? And after you can do that while keeping that steady beat, then you play it. Still no slurs though, and no piano. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And now, once we can do that, then we can think about slurs, and then we can think about piano. We could maybe do those together. It depends upon, what you want. You could, if you think you could play piano and do the slurs at the same time as your fifth step, that's great. If you'd rather practice the piano first, then add the slurs later, or do it reverse, that's fine. All right. So I'm going to play it now with the slurs, and I'm going to play it piano. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do over. 2, 3, 4. All right, so there you go. And I'll let you figure out the rest on your own. Have fun.